Hey guys, welcome to DIY with TLC. I'm Craig. I'm here today to talk to you about this Kreg 720 Pro pocket hole jig. It's a pretty good unit if you know anything about it, but there are some flaws. This cheap plastic in these floppy wings, there's no way to lock these things down, and that is a problem if you're trying to use this on the move or on the go somewhere. So today we're going to improve this, so stick around and let's get to work. Working with plywood on this project, so it's necessary for me to break out my track saw to get as exact of a cut as I can. And I've learned recently about making this caret mark right here whenever you make your measurement. It just allows you, if you're making a mark on one side of the board and to the other, to make a connection line. Just makes it easier for you to get that done. So I'm using my Milescraft portable drill press right here. I don't have a regular drill press, but this thing is everything that I need it to be, and then some. Now comes the really messy part of the project. Using the jigsaw to cut out the notches for these handles, and then using the router to clean things up. But right here, you're gonna see the ultimate screw up of the project. Tear out on the back side of the plywood. Always put a board down underneath whatever you're drilling through when it comes to plywood, because there surely will be some tear out. But thankfully we've got routers with a flesh trim bit to clean things up in the end. I want to take a time out for a second and ask if y'all would, if you haven't already, just smash that like and subscribe and share this video. It helps the channel out and I would really appreciate it. Almost Lego style connector, but it doesn't snap. It just seats it in place. And then when you seat it in place, here, I'll show this actually. It seats in place, and you can see on the bottom here where these little black connectors seat in there, and then you can lock them down as you pull them in a downward direction toward the front of the 720 Pro. Place it down in the notch right there. You can kind of see how it moves right there like that. So I hope, and you just do that with both sides. And when you do that with both sides, you can see it kind of holds on to them a little bit. It's plastic, keep in mind, so it's not the best. Now that you've got your 720 Pro mounted here, it's not going anywhere. Well, okay, maybe it will. So obviously I didn't have it locked in place. See that little movement right there locks it in place, believe it or not. So yeah, so it's locked in place, but what you'll notice, my wings still flap, no pun intended. So you're going to want to take some of this two-sided tape. I use X-Fasten two-sided tape just because, other than 3M, it's probably the best, but you don't need much of this stuff because it will literally weld to your plywood there. So just tear off a small piece and add it to the bottom. And there it is. Give it a little push there, and see what I mean? That is a serious holder right there, so it's not going anywhere. And you just do the same thing for the other side. Again, doesn't take much. So just drop it on there. Oh, got flipped over. Okay, that's the other thing about two-sided tape. If it flips over on itself, it's not coming off. So here, we'll try this again. All right. Just apply a little pressure there. And look at that. Well, that wasn't the greatest demonstration, was it? Maybe I should have let that sit for a minute. You get the idea, though. All right. Storage there. We're good. So next thing we got to do is just make a holder for this. I have throughout my shop here, just about throughout, I've got this French cleat system that I installed about a year or so ago. I love it. It is pretty great. So I'll just make a holder for my 720 Pro, and it'll have a home up here on the wall somewhere. All right, so here you can see I've got my workpiece clamped down. I've got a board underneath it, so whenever I drill through, hope to prevent any tear out from the back side of this piece of plywood right here. I've got the angle that I need for these dowels, and we're ready to get this thing mounted. So we got Bo the shop dog over here, keeping watch on things, making sure we do it right. He's the supervisor. He runs a tight ship. Got this countersink bit right here we're going to use to drill in these 1¼ screws to attach my cleat to the back of my backer board here, so we can attach this to the wall. So let's go ahead and get these drilled. And that should do it for attaching the cleat. Got a little cleanup here. So this is what we got. We've got our French cleat attached here. 3 screws. You see the 45-degree cut for my cleat. Got a little angle on the front side here on my dowels to make sure that my 720 Pro doesn't fall forward or fall off. So now we're gonna get it hung. Thanks for watching. I hope if nothing else, this has been entertaining, if not helpful. Y'all have a good day.